How to define high society. How can you enter high society if you are not born with money? How can Academy of High Society help you become a socialite? You will get all the answers in this video, so please make sure to stay until the end, and you will learn a lot. Welcome to Academy of High Society, an online finishing school for women who want to pursue a refined lifestyle and a loving relationship. If you do not want to miss important information to help you enter the high society, please subscribe and click the notification button below. Before entering high society, you need to know what exactly is high society. High society, in another name, is upper class. It usually addresses certain groups of people who own the highest levels of social status and wealth. These people often obtain benefits in the society, who hold political power and have the right to distribute social resources and natural resources. These people are mostly from influential and wealthy families. In the feudal society, the high society include well-known families with noble titles. In a capitalist society, the high society includes entrepreneurs who possess a large amount of capital. High society is a popular topic in many famous works of literature. One of the represented works is a 1956 American romantic musical comedy film named High Society. The film is about a jazz musician C.K. Dexter Haven tries to win back his ex-wife Tracy Samantha Lord, a wealthy Newport, Rhode Island socialite. Her father wants her to marry another wealthy gentleman, George Kittredge. A reporter, Mike Connor, also falls in love with Tracy. Nevertheless, eventually, among these three gentlemen, Tracy chooses Haven as her true love. Grace Kelly was the actress as Tracy Samantha Lord when she is 26 years old. This film marked the end of Grace Kelly's acting career. After that, she married Monegasque Prince Rainier III, Prince of Monaco, to become Princess Consort of Monaco in the same year in 1956. Kelly first met Prince Rainier III on May 6, 1955, while she was invited to participate in a photo session at the Prince's Palace near Cannes Film Festival, and dated for 1 year. Their wedding at Monaco's St. Nicholas Cathedral was watched by 600 guests and 30 million live television audiences. The bride's wedding dress is designed by MGM's Academy Award-winning costume designer, Helen Rose, who already made the costume for 4 of her films. The wedding dress was made with 100 yards of the finest silk, 25 yards of taffeta with hundreds of seed pearls. It had a fairy princess look with the lace bodice, with a slip, skirt support, and underbodice. Foundation, ruffled, and petticoats went under the pleated silk veil skirt. A train inserted, and silk veil cummerbund completed the dress. After the wedding ceremony, the prince and princess spent a 7-week Mediterranean honeymoon cruise on his yacht. Princess Grace maintained the dual U.S. and Monegasque citizenship. They lived in Monte Carlo and had 3 children. The word, high society, started to trend in the late 19th century in the United States when some new rich people arrived in Northeast cities, such as Boston, New York, and Rhode Island. Gold and silver mining also brought enormous wealth to western states, like Colorado and San Francisco. New riches built an opera house in the mining town, but moved to San Francisco to enjoy the large city life. The media paid great attention to their big mansions, weddings, parties, clubs, and sponsorship for highly publicized parties. Under this trend, a traditional essential resource to identify qualified upper-class members is Social Register. Social Register is an American semi-annual publication that indexes the members of the American high society. Newspaper columnist Lewis Keller first published it in 1887 as a directory of wealthy families in the Northeast United States. Nowadays, geography and ethnicity are diversified. A person can apply for inclusion in the Social Register. To apply, you will need 5 persons already listed to write a sponsorship letter for you, and followed by vetting from the 25 members advisory committee. A spokesperson once said, "Would one want to have dinner with this person regularly?" to describe the qualification of whether a person should be added to the directory. However, how hard exactly to be listed in the Social Register? Let me give you some examples. Kim Kardashian, the wife of Kanye West, an American media personality and businesswoman with about 200 million followers on Instagram and a $780 million net worth according to Forbes, is still not listed. Donald Trump, a businessman and TV personality with a net worth of $2.5 billion, is not listed before he was elected as President of United States. The President and Vice President of United States are always added to the social register. The unspoken rule is that both wealthy families and socially prominent families are welcome. If a person is listed in the register, his contact information, social and country clubs, and school attended are there. It also does not mean your name will be there forever after listed. You could get excluded if unfavorably reported upon in the press in order to keep it standard. Furthermore, the truth is that the number of people listed does drop from 35,000 in 1988 to 25,000 in 2014. In the late 19th century, while men were busy attending business affairs, women also started to play an essential role in the high society because of the debutante balls. The history of debutante balls began as early as the 1600s in Europe, usually for noble birth women to be presented in court to the king and queen for the first time. The word débutante is derived from a French word that means to begin. A débutante is a young woman from a prestigious family being officially presented to the high society for the first time. The young woman is usually a marriageable age of 16 to 18 years old. The purpose of débutante balls is usually for women to secure a husband. In the old times, women need to find a husband who possesses power and land. Following the ball, the young women would regularly attend high society events to mingle in approved social circles. Débutante balls may require social etiquette and appropriate morals prior. The dress code is evening dress, strictly floor-length gowns for women, and white tie and tails for men. The Pilgrims brought over the traditions of débutante balls from Europe and changed to more of a dance, a casual afternoon tea, rather than a traditional well-respected event. It became a time to socialize with friends at after-parties with food, drinks, and music. Débutante balls are also called cotillion balls in the USA. Today, the cotillion balls is still a popular event, with many young people sign up for the chance of appearing. The most prestigious ball is the one held at the Waldorf Astoria Hotel in New York City. From a global perspective in modern days, social class is usually identified by visible marks such as the quality of housing, cars, clothing, social activities, and dining. High society people tend to live in wealthy communities on the hills, by the ocean, near a park, or in a suburb near a big city. Their family usually has multiple servants, including drivers, chamberlain, housekeepers, personal chefs, and gardeners. Upscale social clubs are another way to qualify upper-class people, by only open to people based on social class. In the 21st century, more wealthy people value much more about their privacy and security, so high society becomes less visible. The rising of social media such as Instagram seems to be a new way to conspicuous consumption that characterizes the high society. Many new rich post lavish photos to share their lifestyle and show their social status. Social media sometimes misled people to consider wealth as easily accessed. But the truth is that wealth is distributed in a highly unequal fashion. The world's richest 1% holds over 50% of the global household wealth. And the top 10% owns 85% of the world's wealth. Wealth is only the first step to enter the high society. Wealth classifies people into 3 social classes: upper class, middle class, and lower class. Although society is divided into different classes, some people are still capable of moving from lower social class to upper social class by any means. High society pathways include marriage, study in famous schools, apprenticeship, start a business, capital investment, beauty pageant, election, inheritance, and hereditary. Unlike the traditional finishing school that only teaches etiquette, Academy of High Society and one-of-a-kind finishing school offers various topics to help you with the social class transformation. Introducing fashion, personal development, and financial freedom advises level up a lady physically, mentally, and financially. By showing a high society lifestyle, Upper-class dating culture and etiquette boosts your confidence and self-esteem to social with rich in different situations with ease. For ladies who are ready for this exciting journey, Academy of High Society is here with you. How do you define high society? How much wealth do you think a person owns to be considered one in the high society? What do you think is the best way to enter high society? Let us know in the comment. If you like this video, please like, share, subscribe, and click the notification button below. If it is your first time here, Academy of High Society is an online finishing school teaching high society lifestyle. Upper-class dating culture, social etiquette, personal development, fashion, and financial freedom. Please check out our website if you want to learn more about entering high society. Thank you for watching and see you in the next video.